我觉得我不该会是这样，可能会得了阿兹海默症吧。
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm 21 years old this year.
Hi, my name is Joshua and I'm 26 years old.
And we are youth volunteers.
And we are youth volunteers.
I started volunteering when I was in secondary school. Yeah, because I think it was during my secondary 2 days when I was 14 years old. There was a compulsory values in action school project for all secondary school students. So we are supposed to complete a minimum hours of volunteering experience, yeah, in the non-profit organizations in Singapore. Yeah, so actually I volunteered at a home for the aged where I interacted with the elderly there, and I think this was where it ignited my passion for volunteering, and I learned that I love helping others.
I actually started volunteering at a young age of 13 and I started actually at old folks home. Initially I was quite worried and anxious because I thought I was too young and could not do much for them. But man, was I wrong when I saw the smiles of the elderly and when they shared about their lives to me and also thanked me for making their day. That actually made me so fulfilled with what I was doing and it made it all worth it.
I think I choose to volunteer because I want to do my best to contribute to the society, because I like to think that I'm one of the more fortunate ones in the society because I'm able-bodied, I have a roof over my head, and I have access to education and so on. So I want to help those who are in need. Yeah, and because I'm in university now, so I think I have more leisure time and I want to make full use of them. Okay, actually I also volunteer because I love interacting with the elderly because it reminded me of the time I used to spend with my paternal grandparents. Yeah, so actually both of them have passed on since I was young, so I didn't really have much time spent with them. Yeah, so this is one of my biggest regret in life. Yeah, so I will volunteer and like get to know more about the elderly and to reminisce the time spent with my grandparents.
I volunteer because I know there are people out there who are less fortunate, who don't have a family, don't have a home to go to, and for me especially, kids. It's really sad to see the looks on their faces when they cry, when they share about the pain they have, be it mentally or physically. It's just too painful. And I just want to put a smile on their faces, make sure that the day's a little bit better, making sure the interactions, the activities, the things that we do, the things that we share with each other. That's just the best. What is your motivation for volunteering? For some, it's volunteering with friends and having fun together. For others, it's to put a smile on someone's face. No matter what it is, do give volunteering a shot. We guarantee that it will be one of the best experiences that you can have.
大家好，我是慧英，今年57岁，出生时得了脑性麻痹症。从小妈妈照顾我到20多年，我30岁就搬去5级芝麻疗养院，住了20多年。青年义工帮我很多，不是很忙，家里朋友没有来看我。青年义工的出现让我生活很精彩，陪我玩游戏、聊天等等，让我的生活没有那么闷，生活更加期待。义工的出现让我很开心，因为我得了这个 病，无法像正常人一样生活，所以没有伴侣，没有小孩。我把青年义工当成我的小孩。如果没有青年义工们的出现，我觉得生活很平淡，会吃饱睡。我觉得我不该会是这样，可能会得了阿兹海默症吧。我很感谢青年义工们的照顾和陪伴，希望未来的日子他们都在。
Hello, I am Dr. Nicole Tan. I am the current director of NPO Volunteering Singapore. I graduated from Temasek University with a doctorate in volunteer management. Because of my love for volunteering, I went to pursue a degree that carved out my career path in this field. I am committed to volunteering for the people, and it has been my passion since young to help others out. Now, you must have an empathetic heart for others to excel in volunteering, and I hope to see you all around. That's not true at all. In Singapore, there are a number of youth volunteers that have risen over the years. In 2008, 23% of youths aged 15 to 24 years old volunteered in Singapore. Note that percentage has increased to about 67% in 2018. So contrary to popular beliefs, there are actually more youths involved in volunteering now. So be that cornerstone and bring your friends along to volunteer together and be part of that rising statistic. For those who are thinking where to start, they have to think to themselves, what do they feel strongly about and what interests them, because that helps to make their decision better. To the youth out there, do know that no matter how big or small the beneficiary is, your skills and resources are needed as long as you have passion. So do feel free to approach them and ask as many questions as you can. That will help as well. So of course, do know how to juggle your school or work commitments before considering how much you want to invest yourself into volunteering. Actually, do you know that in Singapore, there are 2,200 charities alone helping a wide range of causes? And you can be rest assured that you'll find one that aligns with your passion. So fret not, as there will be one that suits your interests. Of course, with that being said, do your own research on the possible beneficiary that you would love to volunteer for, and also remember to think about the time and resources you can offer. It can be a one-off project or one over a span of a few months. Volunteering Singapore works with schools and companies to look for volunteers, so actually you can start there.
There's so many though, how to choose one? If I had to choose one, I think it will be when I went to distribute essentials to the elderly who were staying in studio apartments last year. Yeah, it was memorable because I sweat a lot on that day. Yeah, just kidding. Actually, it was one of the only physical volunteering experience I did after the pandemic started. Yeah, so there were a lot of procedures needed. Like I had to do swab tests before I start volunteering and so on. Yeah, so it was a very unique yet fulfilling experience for me. Yeah, so I really liked it though. So I want more of it. But I think because of the situation now, yeah, so there's not much of that. Yeah, so let's hope that the pandemic situation gets better soon.
So there was this kid who was crying a lot, and no matter what anyone did, we just couldn't console her, until I used, food. I made a sandwich for her, and the moment I gave it to her, she stopped crying. She actually started sharing about what happened, and that actually really, really touched me. And to this day, I cannot forget it.
Definitely. I think as youths, we have the most leisure time because we are still studying. So it's the best time to volunteer now, and there are tons of experience that we can gain from volunteering. Yeah, like through volunteering, I learned how to be a better communicator, how to listen well to others, and to work in a team. Yeah, so honestly, when we volunteer, we not only help others, we help ourselves too. And I also made a lot of friends through volunteering, and they have become my long time and one of my bestest friends. Yeah, so I believe that volunteering is a good activity for volunteers to do. But I usually don't just volunteer for a specific organization. I usually work with Volunteering Singapore to help find volunteering organizations to volunteer at. Yeah, because I feel like it's better to help everyone instead of just a fixed organization. And I'll try my best to continue volunteering even after I've graduated and start working.
Of course, you should volunteer. Trust me when I say that there are many people out there, regardless of their age, race, religion, whatever it may be. There are people always in need of help and always looking forward to meeting new people. And for me personally, I was quite hesitant to take the first step forward towards volunteering, but once I did, I never looked back. Volunteering has helped me develop the social skills, it improved my mental and well-being as a person, and it also made me appreciate our differences that we have. So yeah, do go and volunteer.
This is the end of the video, but it can be the start of your volunteering journey. Go click on the links in the description box below and start your volunteering journey now.